All right, let's get started on this great Saturday morning. Let's get started with this video. Oh, man. I want to throw a sub-thesis out to my friend Hans Human. Give him something to ponder when I do this shout out. I'm going to shout out the MAXXX Army. I'm going to shout out the foot soldiers who signed up without even knowing that they enlisted and put the work in for one of the greatest champions in the world, bench life, Maximista. And this is a genuine, heartfelt shout out to every one of them. To every one of them who's made a fake Max account or any other account, but still brings up the name. You pleased me so well last night going in to the Westcoast Wolverine WHIMP, the WHIMP Westcoast Wolverines live. And I got to watch that and watch him really not have a choice. He doesn't even have a fucking choice. I'm gonna block you. Block me then, bitch. Block me. There's a fucking army that's coming behind me to do the work for me. You will never escape what's been put forth. Hence, one of the greatest victories over Dean Malanga today. One of the greatest wins over Dean Malanga today. Solidifying that I was always number one. To Hans, Dean had people that liked him. Like a Chobalt, like a Colum Smith, like a DT, like all these little people, right? They liked him. And they did work for him. Who was that Paul dude? And a fucking other name, Jason. I don't even know. Doesn't matter. They liked him. Garage workouts, fucking peons like that, right? They liked him, so they did work for him. What's more greater, Hans Human, than a group of motherfucking people that despise me, but put the fucking work in for me? You can sit on that for a long time, my friend, if you ever think that you control or play the game like me. Now I'm going to get off this topic. I'm sending these signals out through that great tower in front of me. I'm sending out the karmatic signals to the whole world right now, and I need a power boost. We're going to talk about cop-outs. We're going to talk about a chump in the community that got his lifts up but thinks he's untouchable. The whiny one, the whiny West Coast Wolverine. You're stronger than me, hump punk. You're stronger than me. You want to claim a 405. Like, I heard you. You claimed that. You claimed that as a pause bench. You are a just despicable, despisable slug. You're a slimy little slug crawling around the room of that fucking apartment. That's all you are. That's all. Like you think I trail back. I be nice. Like, I'm being nice and courteous sometimes, but we always come back to this. You're a scumbucket, dude. You live a scumbucket life. And so I pose this challenge to you. You're not going to... Like, I don't care what you say. You had a couple things where you're like, you guys in the community can't do what I do. I'm number one. And if you beat me, you're on roids. Oh my God, you're a loser. You're a loser. So, I put up a challenge today. Go into your little fucking cat litter box that you live in and do 3 405s. If you're stronger than me, you are stronger than me, right? You are strong. I did my workout. I did my workout after work, guys. Oh, it was so tough. I had to come home, and not only did I change 1 litter box, I changed 2. And you know, guys, I don't use that new light cat litter. I use the heavy old school bags. I mean, I just keep working all day, guys, and oh my God, guys, Sprinkles, get off of that. Did you see him last night? He had to break live feed to go, what are you chewing on, Sprinkles? That was funny, man. That was funny. That was fucking hilarious. He's a fucking cop-out, dude. It's a cop-out. So wherever I put that, if it's in the front video feed, if it's in the community post, he's the definition of a person, a cop-out. Oh, my God. And you're like, well, did you watch the video? I don't give a fuck if he watches the video. I don't care. That's the irony of the levels that I fucking operate on. I operate on these multi-verse levels that you guys don't even fucking understand. So I know that's why the speech is so dialect. It's so intricate that you can't keep up. I'm gonna say what was funny about this. He's spending his time, because he's copping out, he's spending his time making excuses and defining in his mind as a loser what's happening, making up his own fucking reality. Okay? If, because I told you there was a second choice, if he did not, if you do not, if he did not, and if you do not, and you pay attention, you'll see there's something else happening. You'll see, instead of making up things that aren't there, and if you tried to learn, you would educate yourself, and you would actually become better, because you would see the very truths that are right in front of you. I'm not going over them today. I'm going to tell you, because it's the placement in the video for this. I'm a great bencher. There's no question about that. Jude is a better bencher. Jude is the definition of an elite bencher across the board. I'm going to tell you, anyone listening, because I mean, it is, but you know, it is what it is. A loser's a loser. You know, Lineage opens his mouth and doesn't even realize that they're laughing at. He told West Coast, and West Coast isn't even good. He told West Coast how to train, and West Coast said, no, I'm not going to train your lame ass partials. I do full range of motion. And it's fucking chump Lineage still running his little beak. But I'm going to talk about Jude, because Lineage keeps spewing trash about Jude. Jude took the time out to come into the community and tell the community, hey, stop and do this. Now, he thanks people when he sees them in his own way. He says, yeah, it's cool. He sees people doing what he told them to do. Kinda. I'm going to tell you what Jude told everyone. Jude said to stop what you're doing. Go back to motherfucking square one. Do what he recommended. And it is a long fucking road. It isn't a short road. I acted like I started to do it because I'm pondering what road I'm going down, and then I got back away from it again. Because it isn't you just going and laying on the bench and doing some fucking this for a day or one workout, or it's a whole style of retraining. And no one's gonna do it, dude. No one's gonna commit to that fucking level. That's why he's elite. I don't know. Like, I am gonna finish off with this nonsense here at the end, just because, I don't know where he come up with. Jude had a block on underneath this sweater. Like West Coast gets more ignorant the more he talks. But I'm going to say something because he rattled it off on a live, and he doesn't realize the ignorant level that he's on. So he says, I called Max out on the 475 bench a while back, and he admitted to it. He admitted to me that he said he did a Spoto press. No, that's not what I said. I sarcastically said, for you, because you're a bum, why don't you just call it that? I had to touch my chest. I did touch my chest. I am not ever going to have an argument with you making up fucking unicorn stories in your head about the fact that I did or did not. The lift wasn't for you, dude. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. You're worthless. You are worthless, dude. Do the challenge today and prove your worth, or shut the fuck up and go back and play with your cat turds. So, I did sarcastically say it because a Spoto press isn't any easier. And I'm not going to do the math. I'm not going into this or that. I don't see how a Spoto press of your abs, like I don't. The day I picked 475 up was the only day I picked 475 up. So if he needs to tell you guys that I did a 475 Spoto press, I'm saying it again sarcastically. He can go ahead and say it because he'll never ever fucking do it. Do you see how the window closed in on him yesterday, where he now, his lies are getting pinned down now? Like he's like, oh, I did a 300 and then I didn't really bench again until here recently. Well, what happened? Where's the 480 story? Where's all those years? Where's all those great benches? Where's all those muscle memories? Dude, you're a loser, dude. I don't care to communicate with you. This is a message for the community, not to be a cop-out. Well, X is going to make videos on me, and I'll get my extra $2 now. I'm at 90, and I'm going to get 100 for my YouTube channel. You know what happened last night. You sat on that couch, and you're just I never really wished this on someone, but you know where you're headed. You know where you're headed. You know where you're headed, guy. My advice to you, grow up, man. If not at 50, whatever you are, when? Never? Probably not. Probably never going to grow up. You're a coward. You got gifted a gift to have semi-strength so that it would back up you staying a coward more so than you'll ever fucking be. Like, you being weak would just be its own little thing, but you being strong is just sealing the doors in on you. I mean, You are just one of the worst of the worst. I'll deal with you, though. Hit the 405 for 3 singles. If you even can pull that out today, which even I know already what I've done. I mean, it's already going to beat what you can do. So, but I'll readdress it. You can't keep up. You keep saying, you can't keep up with me, guy. Now, keep up with me, motherfucker. I'm ready to play a new game. I'm ready to play an extended version of an old game. So come out and play with me now. Let's play a game, the bench life game, where all Mitches are set aside in the fields to dissipate into the filth that they are. Peace! Shout out to the MAXXX Army! I appreciate you, and all Max fake accounts are welcome in the community going henceforth.